Whew. Hi guys, Chris here, and you are watching Here We Are Running. And welcome back to the channel for another week of marathon training, as I try to train for running a sub 350 marathon in just several weeks' time. And I thought I'd tell you about all the runs that we've done this week so far. Up on the screen now. Yeah, that's right, we've done zero. No running this week, and it's Thursday already. But we have been out for a run today, so I'll run the footage of this run today. Sometimes when you're struggling to get out that door and get your runs done, it helps when the weather's nice, of course, but just hit the trails and it will just superbly motivate you for the run, and hopefully switch me on to doing more running through the rest of the week. And today for me was certainly helped by the fact that one of my sons is away this week on a school trip, and the other one was taking part in an activity that he had to be at school early. So school runs made it easy to get out and get the early run done. Well, it's still Thursday lunchtime now. I'm actually doubling up today, getting some extra distance into the legs, given that I started my running this week so late. So yeah, we're out just for a lunchtime run, probably between 7 and 9k. And comment below, do you ever do double run days during your training? And if you do, how do you find it? Right, between the last run and this run, something else happened. We've gone over 6,000 subscribers here on the channel, so thanks to all of you who have hit that subscribe button. If you haven't yet, and you do enjoy these videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well, and don't just rely on YouTube telling you there's a new video, because it's going to do that much more frequently if you're actually subscribed to the channel. Comment below also, when you joined this channel, when you started following the journey, can you remember either the month or the year, or even how many subscribers we actually had back then? But the thing that that matters more to me than just having the subscriber numbers is the fact that lots more of you actually watch this video. So these weekly training vlogs, we're getting, you know, a minimum now of 1,000 views in the first 24 hours, sometimes up to 3,000. So once again, thanks so much for everyone that does watch these videos, keeps coming back, hitting those thumbs up buttons, and yeah, as I say, if you hit subscribe as well, then that's brilliant. Right, welcome to Sunday, and I'm here. It's a rather damp Sunday actually, hence the jacket. I'm here at Battle Bridge. This is going to be kind of the start finish for each loop of this 20-mile long run that I'm just about to set up on. So I'm trying to replicate what it's going to be like on race day, which is loops. In the case of the race, it's going to be 10k loops. I think I've kind of mapped out a course that is going to be roughly 8k from here. Where I live, it's not very flat at all, but I think this is about the flattest that I could get an 8k loop done in. So we're going to go for that. It's certainly going to be flatter than my normal 20-mile long runs. So we'll give it a go. We'll see how we get on. And I'm going to give you kind of updates as we get on, particularly after each loop. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Okay, one loop done, and it's only 7.5 kilometers actually, so a bit shorter than how I mapped it out when I was planning this route, but that's okay. So yeah, 7.5 kilometers done, largely done in zone 2. Still struggling a little bit to keep the heart rate down, especially now the weather's warmed up quite a bit. I think it's about 17 degrees Celsius when I came out this afternoon. Right, 2 loops done. We're on the 3rd now. I've got to say, not particularly enjoying this run. I mean, loops in the rain, it's not much fun. We're just carrying on with it. We are controlling the heart rate. That's the one good thing. It's not as good as it could be, but we're keeping it largely in zone 2. And we've done 2 loops, so we've got 2 and a bit to go. Yeah, we're just trying to get it done really. Right, finally we're on the 4th loop. And finally it stopped raining during that 3rd loop. And the sun even came out for a little bit. It's, yeah, well, we're just glad that it's not raining anymore, I think. Heart rate, it's slipped into zone 3 quite a bit now. I'm feeling the fatigue a little bit as we do the final section of this long run. But we'll just keep going, keep plugging away. Right, here we are, back at the track at the end of loop 4. And I've got to admit, I have not enjoyed loop 4 one bit. Definitely fatigued, definitely lacking energy, heart rate higher than the pace would suggest it should be. So I'm gonna have to really have a think about things right now. But we're gonna stop here. So this is gonna be, it's 30.5k rather than the 32k. So not 20 miles, probably more like 19. We'll leave it there. Right, well, it's nearly a week later since I filmed that last run. And soon after that last run, I had a good think to myself, a good talking to myself, in fact. And I came to the conclusion that I'm not going to run another marathon, well, what will be now in a week's time. I got to admit that last loop that I did, it made me realise that my fitness at the moment is not good enough to challenge for that 350, and I don't want to just go there and run a marathon which is loops and just go there and knowing that I'm hugely unlikely to achieve the goal of a sub 350. So yeah, that's the way it is. Sometimes you just have to realise what you are and aren't capable of doing, and I don't want to go there and do it and put an effort in and then probably trash my legs, have another long recovery from that. So instead I've called that off. I've got other plans now for the 29th of May, and I'll focus. I'm deciding what I'm going to do next. I'm going to give that a thought, and then I'm going to focus on another challenge of some sort. So that's where we're at with this. We are going to conclude the sub 350 marathon training, and we will move on to something else, and I'll announce that on another video. But before the end of this video, it's exactly a year today since I ran the North Downs Way 50. If you were following the journey back then, you'll know that that's another race where I ran into some difficulties, but we did complete it. We ran the first 50, my first 50 miler, and yeah, really glad to get there with inside the cut-off time. Well, Dan Runs, who ran it on that day, he's also out there again with lots of others running it again today. I'm going to head out onto the North Downs Way, which isn't far from where I live, and just see if we can catch up with Dan, see how he's getting on. So just for clarity, Dan doesn't know that I'm coming out here to cheer him on today at all, but I just been tracking him on the live tracking app, and I can see he's not far away. In fact, he should be around now, should be approaching the Reigate Hill aid station, and then he's going to come down from there through Gatton Park and that's where I'm going to be, ready to spring out on him. Right, here he comes, here he comes. Come on, Dan! How's it going?
It's been better, but...
Yeah, you're getting there. You're getting there.
I know, I'm pleased to see you.
You're really doing well.
50k done, onwards.
Yes.
What was it last year, 82k?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So you haven't got long, really, have you?
No.
You're on the home stretch now.
I'm here in 6:43, I'm here in, not where I want to be, but, you know, not a great start to the run, but I've improved.
That's good, that's good.
Just trying to get the legs moving again now. Just got some energy on board, so, you know, ultras are like this, aren't they?
They are. It's warm today.
It is warmer than last year.
Yeah.
But just trying to count down the hills now.
Yeah. Well, you did the worst one already.
Oh, I hate that hill. I remember doing it with you.
Yeah.
I remember doing it in training. Oh,
Yeah.
horrible hill.
Well, there we go. Dan runs. He's doing a great job. He's on track at the moment to beat his time from last year. Despite, he was telling me he got some stomach issues in the first 10 kilometres, which he's never experienced before. So I think he's doing great to have got to here, which we're over. Like, here is, I don't know, 53 kilometres or something like that. So about another 30 to go and he'll be done. So yeah, he's doing great. I'm back, golf back home now. Guys, I'm going to leave you there. And yeah, sorry about if you wanted to follow me through to that sub 350 marathon. It's not happening at this point in time. We will go for it again, don't worry. And yeah, stay tuned to see what the next video is going to be. But for now, guys, please remember, give the video a like if you haven't already, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.